troublemaker, son!
Hello from the city of Yellowknife, Canada. Follow me on this 3-day adventure. I just got here, I know almost nothing about this place, so let's discover it together. I managed to get myself a bike in Yellowknife so I can see the city a little bit faster. It's a pretty nice place, I must say. It's quite nice. And then there's the locals.
Your snap don't fucking matter to me!
First and most important stop in any new destination, the liquor store. So this is where people in the Northwest Territories buy their alcohol. Shoplifters. Entering the beer store. All right. Portuguese and German red wine. Okay. Spanish wine. South African and New Zealand red. Wow. So now let's check out some prices here. I hear this is the local beer NWT, Northwest Territories Brewery. Okay. I was just advised by the person working here to get my bike inside the store because outside they get stolen a lot. $5.83 for this beer. Wow. Well, I guess I'll have to wait 2 weeks until I get to Germany and can buy this beer for €1. $5.83. Wow. These are by far the most expensive beers I've ever seen anywhere in the world. So a can of Tuborg is $4.55 Canadian dollars and Dub is $4.77 for one of these. Wow. I wonder what these flags are. Community flags of the Northwest Territories. This is at the Museum of the Northwest Territories, and that's how we say welcome in all the other languages spoken here, the indigenous languages. This is the northern part of Canada, and Yellowknife is right over here. This is a cool map of the territories above the 60-degree latitude. So this is Canada, that's Alaska, Greenland, then Iceland, Europe, and of course a lot of Russia. Here they are. And this is Yellowknife right over here, way above the rest of Canada. Canada goes all the way down here. That's the sun at 9 p.m. It's quite smoky in here. In fact, it's very smoky. And this is a stop sign. That's what it looks like in English and in the indigenous language. Super smoky right now. And this is what the car plates look like here. How cool is this? How cool is this? Huh? Hanging out with some real Canadian people here.
Then.
What's your name, by the way?
Lena.
Lena. Nice meeting you, Lena.
Megan.
Megan. Oh, you have more names.
Lena, Megan.
All right. And what's your name?
Troy.
Troy. Nice meeting you, Troy. Wow. Look at that. And there's a fox right in the middle of the city. Hi, Foxy. Hi, Foxy. Finally made it to the Great Slave Lake. And there's a concert right in the middle of the lake. People are attending the concert from their canoes and boats. This is the Deta Ice Road, the place where people can drive on the Great Slave Lake to the other side of the lake on cars when the lake freezes to reach the community across the lake. 11:30 p.m. Welcome to Yellowknife once again. This is it for the first day. It's midnight right now in Yellowknife, and as you can tell, there's still plenty of light outside. So I'll see you tomorrow on another journey. Good morning. It's day 2 of this Northwest Territories adventure. I'm on my way to visit an indigenous community about an hour away from Yellowknife. So I'm currently in a recreational center in the indigenous community, and everything is first written in the indigenous language and then in English. How about this? Please do not spit in the sink. Somehow I just arrived and I got some souvenirs from the Tlicho government. Look at this. The Tlicho government. They gave me some souvenirs. Thank you. I got a water bottle, a hat, and a couple of other things in this bag. How cool is this? So this is what a gas station looks like here in the community. And me, I'm about to go with these guys on an adventure. A new adventure on a boat about 2 hours away from here. I have no idea where I'm going, but it's supposed to be fun. So they're offering to take me to this remote place somewhere in the Northwest Territories. Let's see where I'm going next. I definitely feel like a minority here. Just got out of this gas station over here. And yes, I was the only white person in there and they were speaking their own language. Kind of weird, but kind of cool too. All right.
Pay respect to the water.
Very the water. Okay, so what do I have to do? Throw something?
Yeah, something.
So this is to pay tribute to the water, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're asking for safe travel.
Okay, so I'm asking for a safe travel. Okay. All right, part of the culture. So that's an eagle. Past this bridge, we're crossing into the Great Slave Lake. So we're gonna be joined by these guys who are the real locals who have the real traditional knowledge, and they're gonna be the actual guides. Okay, just entered the Great Slave Lake. That's our guide over there. We're going slowly because there's a lot of rocks in the water now. And yes, this is Canada. Just a lot of lake and a lot of rock. So we're in the middle of the Great Slave Lake here. And as you can see, there's a lot of smoke from the wildfires. You can barely see. And it also smells pretty bad. Everything is gray from the smoke.
White Island there. White Island.
All right, so I think we're lost and we're trying to figure out the directions now. And that's the captain.
Are you in this? White Island in this one.
Wait, Island.
Yeah, we're fucking lost.
Wait Island. Dinaga.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the directions.
I think I know now. Yeah, okay.
So 20 minutes later, I think we figured out where we have to go and where we are. So we're on our way again. It's been more than 2 hours and we're still going. Same thing. And we just arrived. And that's the flag of the Tlicho community. And those are my flip-flops because we're on the beach. I almost can't believe where we just arrived. It feels like a beach, and there is a beach. It feels like an island, but it's not an island. It's just oh shit. What the fuck? It's just mainland Canada. Kind of cold. Now, in case you're wondering how big this lake is, the Great Slave Lake. Well, it's about 27,000 square kilometers, which is basically as big as a country like Albania, and definitely bigger than a country like Israel. It's a pretty big lake. In the winter, the water freezes on it, and cars can go on top of the ice because the ice is very thick. The nature here is very interesting too. It snows a lot in the winters, a lot, like 2 meters high. There's moose, there's bears here. Shit! Ah, fuck! And there's these They're called horse flies, which are basically flies the size of a wasp, and they actually bite quite hard. I just got bitten a few times.
3 days later, as I'm editing this video.
All these trees are super dry. They can easily catch on fire. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life. And this is what caribou eat. About 1 hour later, let's see what we got. Oh, we got something! Oh shit! Okay, so we did catch a fish. This is a white fish from the Great Slave Lake.
Yes.
Alright, yummy! The fish barely fit in, but I'm used to this feeling of barely fitting in. So this is a flare bear banger. We're just about to finish this Robinson Crusoe adventure on the Great Slave Lake, somewhere in the middle of Canada. Welcome to Tlicho Lands, one of the indigenous communities here in the Northwest Territories. It's so smoky. This is what the sun looks like at this time of the day. So smoky from the wildfires. The northern part of Canada, it's mostly just rock, pure rock. Doesn't grow much on it. Some trees and a lot of water, a lot of lakes. Rock, trees, and lakes. So back in town, let's go get some beer because tonight is a good night. The most expensive beers ever. $4.49 for a can of Pilsner. Wow. All right, ready for tonight.
Can you guys help me out with some spare change?
All right, once again by the lake here in the Northwest Territories. Without knowing, I came to Yellowknife during the biggest festival of the year here, Folk on the Rock. And believe it or not, in a small place like Yellowknife, people got left out. The festival is sold out. The yellow cab. How cool is this? The yellow cab in Yellowknife. Yellowknife cab, okay. Yes, there. Oh, Yellowknife cab. Yes, I see it now. All right. It's almost 11 p.m. I managed to get myself a beer so I can wait in line a little longer. Finally got in. All right. And this beer called the BUG Light. About an hour in, and things are about to get wild because this is what I paid $30 to see.
Titty shakes, yeah. And a few little booby shakes at the end there for you.
It's past 2 a.m. and there's people skinny dipping right over here. Finally got home at 3 a.m. and this is the coolest dog ever. He eats carrots. Alright, Hudson. Good morning, it's day 3. The shirt I was wearing yesterday smells so smoky from the wildfires. Phew, gotta toss it out. Day 3, another boat adventure in the Northwest Territories. This is what Canada looks like around here. A lot of rock, a lot of trees, and just lakes and water. This is the reason why on this side of Canada people have never really settled, because nothing grows on these rocks. Pretty much all the people that I've met here so far, they all have a boat. They all do some sort of water activities. There's just a lot of lake, a lot of water. We're gonna play the survival game for the next couple of hours on this island. I can barely carry this, and I can tell you there isn't much food in it. They're called bush plains, and there's a lot of them here in the Northwest Territories. Just pure rock on this island. Lakes and trees. That's how it is for thousands of kilometers away from here. Rock, trees, and water. Can you see it up there? That's an eagle. Let's see what happens if I do this. What the fuck? Pretty much nothing grows on these rocks. Even the soil's quite different. Look at that. Alright, here are the birds. Here they're coming. Shit, this is pretty scary now. Shit! I feel like Bear Grylls shooting this video, except that I have a beer. How far away is this place from the bigger Canadian cities? I looked it up on Google Maps, and to drive from my home, from Toronto, to drive all the way to here, it takes about 49 hours. That's 2 days and a bit of pure driving, no stopping. Now, just to put that in perspective, if you drive 49 hours south from Toronto, you can reach anywhere in the United States, including Los Angeles. You can even go all the way to Mexico, and you can even go to Guatemala. Guatemala is closer to Toronto than this place is, even though we're in the same country. I'm not sure people understand how big Canada really is. Canada has more lakes than all the other countries in the world combined. How big are the Northwest Territories? This is the part in Canada where I am right now. Well, it's twice as big as the biggest European country, which is Ukraine. It's more than 1.2 million square kilometers. Despite this massive size, there's only 45,000 people that live in the Northwest Territories. That is basically the size of a neighborhood in a bigger city. About half the population of the Northwest Territories lives in Yellowknife, the capital. The rest are just scattered very far, mostly in indigenous communities. Alright, too much talking. Let's get another beer and go fishing. Now, how hard can it be to catch a fish in the Northwest Territories? Woo! This reminds me of the times I was playing poker. Can't be that hard, can it? Shit!
Can't be that hard. Got a big fish.
This is the houseboat community in Yellowknife. In the winter, people park their cars here on ice. They don't pay taxes and they shit in a bucket. Good morning. It's day 4 of this 3-day adventure. And just over there, there's a lake. But right now we can't see it because of the smoke. The air is very thick right now and it's hard to breathe and it's bleh. The Yellowknife Northwest Territories adventure is coming to an end. This is the airplane I'm about to board. Never flew with Air North before, and the destination is Yukon. I recommend to everyone visiting Yellowknife and the Northwest Territories because things here are quite different. I feel like I learned a lot about the people here, the customs, this part of Canada really. I definitely want to return here in the winter at some point and experience the other side of Yellowknife. The cold, the long nights, and of course the biggest attraction, the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. I was really impressed by how nice people are here, how welcoming they were to me, both in Yellowknife and in the indigenous communities. I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for making this experience awesome. So, I just arrived in Whitehorse, Yukon. That's very close to Alaska, but it's still in Canada. Feels kind of interesting to be here, to be honest, because yeah, this is still Canada. People here use the same passports, same currency, same government, everything's the same pretty much. And yet I'm still very far away from my home. Whitehorse, and this is how the plates look like in Whitehorse. The border inspection of Whitehorse Airport. I guess that will do it for this vlog. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.